Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Unreal Broadcast. I'm your host, Tony Honorific, and today we have...
Hello, everyone. The name is Bell. Pleasure to be here, as always.
Pleasure, Bell, pleasure. And today we have two special guests. Who would like to talk first?
Hello, I am the Anime Freak.
And I'm Dark Warp. Nice to meet you all.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you. Hold on. So who... Okay, I got Koty and Doomey on the name. So...
Yeah, we usually go by those too. So it's all good.
Okay, cool. So, before we start, please tell us, what do you guys do? Who are you guys?
Well, for one, I'm just your average Twitch streamer who sadly doesn't get a lot of views but I try my best to work my way around.
Admirable as always.
And one thing that me an anime freak here share is a love of anime.
Nice.
Me, I am a professional anime critic.
Oh, okay.
I review very awful anime, things that people would never want to watch ever, and critique them.
Ah, interesting. All right. And this is the Unreal Broadcast. We most likely talk about some random-ass article we find in the internet. Most article could be really extremely what the fuck, and today is straight up what the fuck. So, for some reason, if our ignorance triggered you guys, we deeply apologize. But just to let you bros know, we be joking, bros. So please tone down that hate, bros. Yeah. Also, we occasionally talk about some video game article, voiceover actor, animator, illustrator, and some available online audition for you guys to audition that Bell brought. So if you guys are interested, please stick till the end, bros. And yes, this is Unreal Broadcast. So, how was your days?
Pretty okay. I mean, for me today, I went to the dentist with my younger brother and my dad, and I came out with perfectly good teeth.
Nice. How about you two?
I almost choked on food today.
You choked
literally.
on food? Okay.
I had a food attack and
We almost lost.
feel a little bit ill, but I'll be fine.
All right.
Terrible day.
Wait.
That's been my day.
Gotcha. Sorry for my confusion. So, Doomey is the one who does the anime critic, correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, all right, I got the names right. Sweet. So how about you, Koty?
I've been doing all right. I've been mostly hanging out with several of my friends, playing video games with them, and I spend my side time doing fanfiction reading.
I see. Well, here's the thing. Guess who watched the recent movie that came out yesterday in Japan?
What movie?
Is it the My Hero Academia movie?
Yes.
Oh,
wait, there's a movie?
Yeah.
Hang on, wait a minute. There's a movie?
Yes, there's a movie.
How did I not know this?
I believe in America it's gonna come out in a week or so with I don't know if it's gonna be dubbed.
I think so because like the simuldubs have been more active recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it how with Japanese anime, timeline-wise, they're not taking as long to bring out Japanese version and then not long after the English version. I like it how we're progressing in that.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I find it really funny that a lot of people will be like, the anime industry is dying. We're slowly dying. It's like, no, they're not.
Well,
I mean,
they're growing. They're growing.
The small industry are dying because of the bankruptcy. I'm saying that's literally happening in Japan. So, technically, some part is dying, but like when it comes to like mainstream like anime studio, there's no way they're gonna die at all because everyone wants them. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
But then
And
again,
as long as, sorry.
it kind of depends on which studios you're talking about, really, because a while ago, I remember seeing that Studio Trigger now has a Patreon.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Yeah, I was surprised because I did not expect a studio as big as Trigger to, go so far as to making a Patreon. But one thing I'm grateful for is that it's already doing incredibly well.
To be fair, when it comes to Studio Trigger and their animation budget that they use, they go above and beyond. So that I can see why they would need a Patreon because they really do go into painstaking detail with their animes.
Yeah.
As for with something like Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So, anyway, let's get to the what the fuckery article, shall we? You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm ready to hear some stupid bullshit.
Okay, so you guys do car wash drives, I should say.
I don't have a car, but I am interested.
I've been to several before.
I mean, I never went to one, but I always did wash cars with my family. So
I see. So,
I can relate to that.
So here's the thing. If there's a $3 car wash, right? $3. Would you do it?
Yeah.
Just wondering. $3.
Just something that's $3. I wouldn't mind it.
All right. So here's what happened in this article. So, the man was too cheap for a $3 car wash drives, or excuse me, the man was too cheap for a $3 car wash. He drives into a river instead. Immediately regrets it.
Whoa!
Wow! Excuse me? What?
Oh my god!
So this happened.
What is?
Yeah, so this happened in China. A man in China thought it was a good idea to drive his vehicle into a shallow river just so he could save a few bucks for a regular car wash. However, However, the unnamed man from Chengdu, which is a place in China, chose the most unfortunate time for a river dip, as it was just then that the floodgate opened upstream, causing the water to rise higher and the stream to flow stronger and just pretty much flood the car.
Oh my
god.
That sucks.
Yes.
Like, okay, how did he expect to get the car out of a river?
I mean,
yeah, that's the ultimate question right there.
Like, how the hell is he expecting to get him out of that?
I don't know, maybe he believed that his car or SUV has a horsepower that, able to, just drive out, I guess.
Yeah, looking at the type of car, I doubt that it had any of the buoyancy required to float.
Oh, man. By the way, this car costs this car costs like 1 million yuan, which is like around $146,000. So practically, and he literally cannot move the car anymore because the engine got soaked. Everything got soaked really deeply.
Damn.
So, yeah.
What a waste of a good car. What an asshole. This guy could spend like $150,000 on a car, but he can't pay $3 just to get it washed?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Screw that guy.
The logic to that is just
that guy
retardation right there.
Life after that.
Exactly.
That's like if I decided to go to a candy store and I decided to eat all their ice cream and then leave without paying for it, and then getting kicked in the nuts by some random kid who wanted ice cream.
Right, like if I had this car, I would have washed it at home, like in my garage.
Yeah, why didn't he just take it home and wash it with like a sprinkler or something?
This guy thought, you know what? I am not feeling like paying someone to wash my car, but I am damn sure I will not do any washing myself. So you know what? I am gonna drive this thing into a river. People kill themselves doing that, right?
Oh,
it's like,
Yes.
at least the suicide attempt will make a headline. That's probably what he's thinking.
Oh.
So bad.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, I believe most people would do is like, if he has kids, right, for instance, or niece, they let them do it the job. You know what I'm saying? Like washing cars, paying them like really low budget, like I don't know, $1 to wash a car, even though it's bullshit. I don't know if you guys had that though, but
yeah, I just kind of did it, you know, for free for my parents, you know, because it's like, you know, they just ask, can you wash the car, or if I just wanted to do it just for the fun of it. And even then, if I wanted to get paid for it, it'd be like $15, like standard allowance fee.
I see.
Yeah. When I do it, I just do it for fun.
It's fun.
So.
Yeah, exactly. This seems like something that if you did it at home, it would be just for fun, because, you know, it's fun to just wash something.
I see.
It just astounds me that someone would go out of their way to just drive a car into a river and then have it get washed away, essentially.
I mean, I don't think it'll be washed in the first place, and I'm saying if the river was, you know, dirty, because I don't think this river's clean.
That would defeat the purpose altogether.
Yeah.
Actually, that is a fair point. That is a real fair point. Because if that water is dirty, that car is even more dirtier than it was before.
Yeah, it goes into like exhaust and all the engines too. So what the hell were you thinking, man? That's all I want to say.
Is it also illegal to put vehicles and stuff in rivers because their gas can pollute the lakes and stuff?
Oh,
Yeah. Good question.
God.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because that can cause contamination in a river and cause poisoning for people's drinking water and more.
Or not for people, but for like animals. You know what I'm saying?
For animals and like fish and
but what
deer
about
and all that?
What about the people who eat the seafood that probably comes from this place? They get screwed over royally.
And
I bet $5. I bet $3. I bet $3. This guy has no one. Like, he has no wife. He has no kids. He bought this car like for himself, like $150,000, and then he just decided one day to just put this in the river. Fuck that guy.
Anyway, let's get to the next article. So, Brez, let us know what your thoughts about this guy. You think he's a dumbass? You think you think he tried? Please let us know. Let us know.
If he tried, then that's probably the worst try I've ever seen in a while.
All right, next article. So you guys know Fortnite, right? The game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. What did Fortnite do this time?
Oh no, this is actually from the parents. So apparently, parents is now really serious of hiring Fortnite tutors for their children now.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that's a thing.
That is a thing. Yes, and.
Be serious.
I'm serious.
I don't want. That's stupid. You know what? I liked it better when parents didn't like games.
Well,
hey kids, I'm gonna teach you how to use an AK-47 using this game.
Oh my god. But here's the thing, the payment is really good too. So it's like $50 for 4-hour lessons to $20 an hour.
God damn, that's good. You know,
that just hurts my brain.
I mean, hey, that's actually a good thing for people who love playing games for a living, because now you're getting paid to go over to someone's house and teach their kid how to play games. That's awesome.
And while you hear the kids in the background going, "Get no scope!"
Oh my god. But here's the thing, how parents would think of like gaming right now is that if the kids want to play a game, they actually want them to go fully professional these days instead of wasting time just playing the game. So apparently their motto or their words are like, there's pressure not to just play it, but to be really good at it. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly why. It's because of esports.
Yes, esports. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think you need to put that kind of pressure on their kid. I really don't.
Yeah, I think so too, because if you actually put too much pressure on something that they like, they'll end up hating it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
like, it's like sports. Like,
I admit that the parents have the best intentions, but they're going about it the wrong way.
Yes. Unless maybe this is their plan to actually make them quit playing that specific game, you know what I'm saying? By giving them pressure.
There's going to be those kind of parents who just hate video games and hate the fact that their kids play them.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, that is a sneaky tactic to do that, but honestly, I don't think it's going to affect the kids much. If anything, it's going to make them want to play it more.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, that's high. I mean, that might happen, but it might not. But it's probably not likely.
Yeah, probably not likely. I mean, let's just say this was in your guys' situation. Like, your parents is right next to you, right? And, like, pretty much, like, telling you what to do while playing the game, even though if you want to just enjoy the goddamn game, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Damn that.
would you like that experience? That's my question. Like,
No, that's
I
awesome.
I don't want other people teaching me how to play a game.
If they're
Fuck
gonna
that.
shit, then no, I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna enjoy the experience.
yeah, so...
The whole point
Never
of
enjoy that.
the whole point of a person to learning how to game is they need to learn it on their own.
Yes, exactly.
They need to practice and learn it. When I was a kid, funny enough, you know what my very first video game was when I was a kid? When I was like 2 years old?
What's up?
Was Turok.
Turok! Oh,
You know
damn.
the game where you can blow someone's head off and their guts fly everywhere?
Yeah.
That was my game that I played when I was 2 years old.
Oh, damn.
Jeez.
Wait,
And then Turok 2, you know, the game with a gun called the Cerebral Bore, which is a gun that literally locks onto people's heads and then drills their heads open and then makes their head explode.
and your parents let you play that? Just wondering? Or
Yes,
secret...
yes.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God.
I see.
So good
Parenting
game.
of the
Such
year.
a good game.
Started off a
So
little
good.
simple. I mean, I started off with Pokemon Yellow and Red, so
That's fair. Yeah, every child
he starts off
every
with
childhood
Pokemon.
usually begins
I
with
start.
Pokemon
He,
game.
he plays with cute little animals and shoot.
I didn't know
I
about
play a
those.
game where someone gets their head drilled in.
To be fair, I didn't know about those kind of games back then, so can you blame me?
True.
Nah.
Yeah.
But you know what? The
Yeah.
thing with Pokemon is that it's not exactly as innocent as it looks.
Uh-huh.
Like, when you grow up, you notice the messed up things that Pokemon got away with.
Including the anime. I actually
Yeah.
I went back to look at one of the episodes of the original anime. James does a blowjob joke. He does. He does a joke like that, and I'm like, what?
Oh
What?
my god.
It was so bad. It was so bad. I'm like, how did I not see this when I was a kid?
Wait, is
How
that
did I
like
not notice this?
the old episode?
Yeah, like a really old episode.
Wait, is-
I think this is.
Hold on.
I think this is. Sorry?
Is that episode like is that dubbed like Pokemon anime, or is it like
Yeah.
a Japanese version
it's
subbed?
It's dubbed. It's a dubbed one.
Oh, dubbed one. Okay.
Oh
It's-
my
it's-
God.
It's when
It's not like child oriented these days, even with the Pokédex entries in the video games.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That is.
Since Sun
Like-
and Moon,
like,
ever since Sun and
like-
Moon popped up, they got in dark as hell.
Oh.
Let me
my
tell you the
God.
line because I remember it clearly. It was when they were doing the Cerulean Gym, right? And Jesse and James have a like a vacuum, and they have it in the water, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh,
and they're trying to suck up the Pokemon using the vacuum. I think Pikachu zaps the machine, and then the thing starts sucking slowly, like turning off. And then James's response is, "What is this? It's not sucking hard enough." And I'm just sitting there going like, "Excuse me?
Oh
Did you
my-
really just say that?" And he starts saying, "Come on, you need to suck harder."
I mean,
my-
okay. Okay, here's if you like see it as a lewd way, then yeah, that is pretty much a blowjob joke, you know what I'm saying? But like from a kid's pure point of view, it's not, you know what I'm saying? So
True, but
but when
for what it was,
for what it was,
it's kind of like, yeah, it's like, how did that get past censors there? Yeah.
oh man.
Double
It's like-
entendres, the secret, the forbidden fruit of childhood.
Forbidden
The
fruit
forbidden
of
fruit.
childhood. What are
The
you?
real here it is.
Oh, man.
How to lose your innocence? Just watch Sailor Moon.
Oh, true.
Oh.
Or
Enough said.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Tutors too, if I recall. Right?
Yeah,
Wasn't
that
there a lot of
Nickelodeon.
lewd ass moments in TMNT, the fucking turtles, if I recall.
which exact series was or just a couple of the series did it?
I'm trying to think of other shows that would be like that.
Yeah.
Roger
They're
Rabbit.
up in a-
Oh,
They're- I
Dragon
think, like,
Ball is one of
every
them
kid-
too. So.
Every
Oh
kid
yeah.
show kind of-
Oh yeah. After all,
Basically,
Koty
every
does
kid show had
slap
to have
Bulma while she's sleeping in the nude.
Oh God!
Anyway,
And I'm just sitting
oh.
there like, why?
Anyway, let's stop right, not stop right. Let's move on. So, let us know what your thoughts about parents seriously hiring Fortnite tutors for their children. You think it's a good idea? You think it's a bad idea for the kids? Let us know in the comments down below. All right, for more information, please check the link in the description down below. Right, next article. I believe me and Bill actually talked about this in the longest time ago, or yeah, in the previous episodes where apparently there's like a FDA warning or warns against horrifying vaginal trend right now, and
Hey, God.
What?
back in the day we were talking about where teens have this trend where they actually cut down their labias so it will look clean on their vagina.
Oh God!
That
I
was
forgot about this.
that was the actual trend, but yeah, we talked about this. So yeah.
Oh God!
When I say
Where was that for this podcast?
well, but here's the thing. That was like back then, and now it's different. Now, right now, there's a trend where there's like a rapid rise in vulva reshaping labiaplasty, right? Procedure to ongoing trend of labia bleaching. Modern beauty ideals appear to be succeeding in convincing women that their genitals need to be improved by their natural state. And I'm saying is, bleaching ain't a natural state, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
bleaching their. Wait. So let me get this straight. They are bleaching essentially their.
Labias, you know, the flaps. The flaps. I'm sorry I'm saying flaps, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Why?
Well,
I'm just gobsmacked. Shocked.
Half of my
Don't look
brain just
natural.
died. Half of my brain literally just died right there.
here's the thing. I believe, you know, I mean, here's the thing. Like, for some people, right? Okay. Let me talk this, you know, seriously. Okay, no jokes. So, even though I might sound like joking, but here's the thing. You know, for some people, it might look, you know, gross to some people, you know, okay? And there are men out there who think it looks gross when it comes to coloring, you know what I'm saying? You know, as you age, it colors. Right? Or as you, I don't want to say use, you know what I'm saying? But as you, like, perform, you know, sexual act, right? Then there will be colors, you know what I'm saying? Some people see that gross. For me, like, that's like a natural thing for any woman out there, too. In fact, men also get their colors too, you know what I'm saying? So, like the thought of bleaching these days, right? It's like, for me, it's like absurd. Even like even Nigeria right now, they have this trend where they want to bleach their skin to look lighter. You know what I'm saying? So,
I need to say this.
Yeah.
Because if there are people in the audience that are watching this, please, for the love of God, do not do this.
yeah, do not, because
Yeah.
It is
not.
extremely dangerous. Whoever tells you to do it, they can go fuck themselves.
You can go
Seriously,
fuck-
I'm sorry.
Amen.
Excuse my English.
No, it's
Excuse
cool.
my English.
It's cool. It's cool.
But no, seriously, bleaching anything of your body is dangerous. It can cause long-term damage to your body and more. Do not do this.
And don't think like having lighter skin is better. You know what I'm saying? I really hate that idea of like it could be a cultural thing too. Like even in Japan, people think like most women, right, loves to be more lighter skin because it looks more beautiful to them. Not only Japan, but even Korea or China too. Which for me is like, who the fuck cares? You know? For me, you know what I'm saying? I like tan girls too. I like, you know, light-skinned girls too. In fact, like, it all depends on the personality for me too. You know, not the skin of the goddamn color. You know what I'm saying? So.
In my
I think,
opinion,
if anything, a person's natural skin is the most beautiful thing that they can have. Like,
Exactly.
you shouldn't change that based on some stupid ideology or some trend going on. That's just absolutely terrible.
do not change yourself for somebody else.
Exactly.
Do not do this. I've seen so many relationships in that it just revolve around people changing themselves for somebody else. Don't do that. Be yourself. I'm being real. Just you need to be yourself.
Yes.
Don't pretend to be somebody you're not.
Don't do this crap.
Yeah. So let me explain a little more about what this article. By the way, this is an article from FLL Science, and basically they're saying what examples about involve external appearances, the popularity of internal enhancements promising to improve vaginal tightness and restore sexual function as also taken off. These treatments are called vaginal rejuvenation. What the fuck are you talking about? Used to rely on an invasion surgical technique, but physicians and clinics are now penning non-surgical version of these services, supposedly offering the same result with a little to no downtime. The employer laser and radio frequency devices to alter the structure of vaginal tissue. My god, so there's more about what they're doing right now with these bleaching technique of the labia and such. So yeah, bruz, for more information, right, if I read this all, it's gonna take forever for now. So the link is in the description down below. Ladies out there, and bruz out there too, you know, all the bros out there, if you have problems with the color, grow the fuck up. I'm sorry. That's all I want to say, because people change, you know what I'm saying? And that's what their natural state is, you know what I'm saying? So there's no reason to actually force to hate yourself or like, I mean,
just love yourself
Yeah.
the way you are. Like, you shouldn't have to change. You shouldn't have to change yourself to
yeah,
And-
feel like you belong.
exactly.
And here's the other thing. If you do this procedure, guys, just know this: you're putting acid on your private parts.
Exactly.
Acid.
Yeah.
Imagine
Think about
that.
We're talking about ripping off your skin with acid. You might as well go stick your head in a vat of acid.
Yeah, which I recommend either. Just saying.
Yeah, just
No,
saying.
don't actually do that. Don't actually do that. Please.
Oh my god. So, yeah, let us know what your thoughts about this. You think this is way too much? You think this is like... you think we do not understand your... You think we are the one who's not understanding? Please let us know. Please let us know. But for us, man, it's just like, there's no need to, girl. Girl, there's no need to. Like, your natural state, it's perfect. So, yeah. Alright, so that is it for... should we go one more article? You know, sure, let's go one more article. So, did you know, right? Apparently, people, I shouldn't say people, but a lot of people are dying, women, excuse me, are dying for bigger butts these days. Did you know that?
What?
What?
Wait, what? Say that again?
The women are dying for bigger butts these days.
Oh, you mean
Having
more
bigger
women want more voluptuous,
Yes.
voluptuous,
More
butt,
junk
yeah.
in the trunk?
Yeah, so apparently...
Okay, yeah, that I can understand where that comes from.
So,
Hey.
yeah, so 33 patients have died on U.S. surgical tables in just 5 years. Top plastic surgeon revealed...
Oh my god, you were literal about that.
Yeah, I was.
Wow.
Oh, I thought you were just being. I thought that was a metaphor.
No, it's not a metaphor. I was... Sorry,
Wow.
man.
I don't.
We're
That's
literally
Find
dying.
these things.
Wow.
Oh.
So, yeah, apparently the
Oh,
Brazilian
this
butt
got
lips
bad.
are...
Now I feel bad for the families who lost those family members.
Oh.
Why is everyone trying to become the Kardashians?
Exactly, or like
Why?
Kylie Jenner.
Why?
Things. So, most
Oh, that girl
it.
Kylie Jenner, she's the reason this is happening.
so how
Can we kidnap her, please?
can we kidnap her? It's a joke.
No.
but
Can we
it's a
kidnap
joke.
we
her
cannot
and
do
get
that.
her away from the media?
I'd rather
forever?
not get targeted by her freaking idiotic fans.
Just, oh my, why? Why?
If you were to get rid of her, you'd have to get rid of the other the Kardashians. But you know what? We can't exactly have that now, can we? All we can do is just
No.
inform the world that these girls are just telling you have to be fat. You have to fatten up your body like your Hansel and Gretel.
Well, here, okay.
This is literally like the Big Lips challenge all over
the
again.
big lips
Oh.
challenge. Yes.
Oh,
You know, where people like were sucking on their lips and literally damaged their lips permanently.
Yes. Yes.
Ugh.
For bigger lips reason, or for, let's just say, performance reasons too. I'm not gonna go deeper in that. That's all for your
Hey.
imagination. So yeah. Anyway, let me explain why this is happening. So, Apparently, right? So, at least 33 people have died in at least 5 years in the U.S. because of the fat transfer to their butts caused deadly embolisms. And Special Task Force is now warning surgeons that the way they learn to do the operation may be extremely deadly. So, the bodacious butts are in, and operations to get them are too, right? And basically 150% increase in the Brazilian butt lift business have been like killing these patients literally by putting like fat in their ass, you know what I'm saying? And
you know what? There was an episode. There was an episode of Boondocks.
Hey, it could have been worse. They could have been putting it into their chests, for all you know.
Dude. Apparently, that's happening too in like in Asia right now, where like
really?
Yeah, boob lifting actually does have a cause of killing like the women these days. So literally, so yeah, right now it's dude, like plastic surgery right now is pretty dangerous right now. So girls out there, even guys, be careful, man. Even though if you want that, that body, you know what I'm saying. Still,
plastic surgeons aren't being very careful.
Yeah.
Like, why would you actually accept these offers? Like, why would you accept like these poor girls who feel like they're being shamed for their existence to fatten them up? Like, why are you allowing this?
I mean, it's all depending on the girl or that person too that they want. They just want to look good, upside. So
I guarantee you, it has nothing to do with the girl. You know what it involves? It involves the guy.
Well, okay.
It specifically involves the relationship with the guy going like, you know what? You would be so much more attractive if you had a bigger butt or a bigger breasts.
Oh man,
you should go and get a surgery.
Going that way, I'll just wait. If I get a girlfriend, I'll love her the way she is.
Well, okay, that's true, right? But here's the thing. Most likely, if the guy says like, "Hey, you need a bigger ass," or "You look better with a bigger boob," right? Most girls will be like, "Excuse me, nah," and pretty much leave the guy. So I don't think.
You know what?
That's the case, I'm saying.
I think girls like that.
Yeah, there's a few females out there who sadly do not think that.
Some, yeah.
The sad thing about relationships with girls nowadays, they think that they have to do anything to keep their relationship with their boyfriends, and they'll do anything to do it.
Really?
Even if it involves torturing themselves. I have talked to so many concerned girls in the past where they have literally sacrificed almost everything, including their diets and more, just to fit a certain way for their male counterpart.
Well, that's
and
like,
that
yeah, sorry.
And that is messed up.
Well, that's like that is sad, but that's a certain type of girl who wants to cling on to that specific person. You know what I'm saying? Not only girl but guy as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but
it's true.
Well, all I'm saying is most likely, I want to say, is women out there, right? Who's like a strong individual woman, right? Will be like, nah, fuck that, man, kind of deal, and try to move on. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, either way, it happens either way. All I'm saying. So. By the way, sorry.
If there are girls that are like this, if you hear this podcast and there are female listeners watching, please do not change yourself. Don't do it, no matter how the relationship is. If your relationship is going to turn out like this, it's not worth it. It isn't.
Yeah, just don't be.
Please ignore that.
It's cool. It's cool. By the way, embolism, right? I forgot to explain. It's basically the blockage causing a piece of material inside of a blood vessel, which caused like heart attack and such. So, and that happens, on your ass by putting too much fat into it. So, yeah. Yeah. So that is it for the "Women Are Dying for Bigger Butts" article. Literally dying. Let us know what your thoughts about this. You think we should reduce the butt lifts these days? Or, let us know what your thoughts about this. Let us know. For more information, please check the link in the description down below. Alright, so we're almost at the time. So, Bell, you know what time it is.
Bruh, I know what time it is. It's time for the casting call.
Casting call. So let's get to it. Koty. So basically, right? Doomey's on phone right now, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, so Koty, since you're new to this, we most likely talk about a casting call we find in the internet, and we just discuss about it. So, let me send the information to you on Skype so you guys know what the hell we're talking about. Hold on 1 second. How do I... Oh, there it is. Boom, that's the first article. And let's talk about it.
Alrighty. So what's our first topic?
Sorry about that.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's okay.
Welcome back, Doomey.
I didn't mean to bother the podcast. That was unexpected.
That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We're pretty much free on those types, so it's cool, right? It's cool. So right now we're talking about casting call information right now. So let's get to it.
Let's go.
And by the way, I posted the link in Skype so you guys could see what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a bit for it to load here.
All right, gotcha.
For some reason it scrolled. Okay.
Good old casting calls.
All right, so Belle, what's the first one?
Alright, so this is a project that's looking for a southern voice, exactly like Hank Hill. I cannot do Hank Hill, just saying, but anyways, they're looking for someone who... Yeah, pretty much. Someone who can do it. Someone who could do... that sounds more like Dale.
Yeah.
I know it does.
By the way, this is from Red Rum Entertainment, and yeah, they're pretty much looking for exactly like Hank Hill. For those who don't know, Hank Hill he's from American cartoon King of the Hill. So yeah, this guy depicts him.
It's a good show for the times.
I do find King of the Hill a very entertainable show to watch.
I've always been kind of off and off on it. I've never really found it too entertaining. I found it actually kind of boring. And that's just personally me.
I just I only had like 1 month of kind of like a spree where I just watched it whenever it popped up.
Yeah,
I see.
that was kind of me. Like whenever it was up on Adult Swim, I'd pretty much just like watch it whenever.
I like that with Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the main reason why I wanted to watch King of the Hill is one is Bobby and what's that girl, the Laotian girl? You know what I'm talking about?
I think her name
Bobby's
is
girl.
Leah.
Was it Leah?
I think it's Leah. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's something with an L.
Hang on. Let me pull up the King of the Hill.
Yeah, like how I have to look up the cast and crew for King of the Hill.
Oh man.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
I mean, that's the
It's
only
true.
reason why I wanted to watch Kingdom Hill is Bobby and that girl. So.
Yeah.
I think it was Luann.
Oh, was it Luann? Is
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yes, man, yeah.
it? Ah, I see.
Yeah, because he calls. I think Hanko calls her Lulu or something like that.
Oh,
or Lou.
yeah.
Wait. So you mean you as in like the blonde girl?
Not the blonde girl, the Laotian girl. You know, the Bobby's.
The Asian. The Asian girl. Oh, Connie.
Oh, was it Connie? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, her name's Connie.
Yeah.
Where was like their old niece or something, right?
The old. Yeah, Luann's that. I don't want to say.
Luann's the niece. I think.
I don't want to say, but she's kind of a dumbass. I'm sorry. I'm
She
sorry.
kind of is,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
she did have. There was something
Nothing.
strangely off. There was something strangely off about her at times.
Not.
It was like this sort of. She was like a young adult, although she had like this sort of overly innocent nature.
Yeah, which makes it really awkward too.
A little too
Yeah.
innocent.
Yeah. So, any more information about this from Red Rum Entertainment about Hank Hill? He just wants Hank Hill's voice or something? Is that
Basically, yeah. For this
Get
farmer
that
character.
propane.
propane? So
Again, Dale, thanks.
by the way, the payment for this is $100, 28-line script. Deadline is 4 weeks. So deadline of like.
Damn.
Quick question.
Wow.
Deadline.
Oh, wait, your performance would replace the current voice actors.
Oh,
Here, and they
yeah,
have samples.
I think actors are getting up to age nowadays, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So they're replacing Hank Hill's voice actor. Okay, that's interesting.
That's...
Or they're replacing like the voices for the samples are based on.
Maybe it's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. So if anyone's interested, please check the link in description below for more information. There's no deadline for this, right?
Doesn't look like it, but
saying anything about no deadline. It's 4 weeks.
The deadline for the auditions is 4 weeks.
Oh, I thought that was the deadline for turning in the lines.
Yeah. They could have specified like what week that would be, like September.
So 4 weeks from July 31st, right?
So around the end of August, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So if anyone's interested, please check the link in the description down below. If you want to be Hank Hill, please do. Please do. Get that Hundies. Get that Benjamin bread.
Make your mark on the world.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll just be voicing.
Get that propane.
Get that.
You'll be voicing someone else's character, but I mean, it depends on the details. Anyways, moving on.
All right. Next, casting call.
All right. What's the next one?
This one is from Twitter, I believe. Is this your friend, by the way? Oh wait, I forgot to send it to you guys. Hold on. Damn. All right.
Kind of relying on the casting calls that you're sending in our group chat right now.
Oh really? Okay.
Twitter.com.
Oh yeah. So this is an artist. This is an artist/writer who, he's kind of the reason why I kind of met some of my friends in the community that are really awesome, like Nathan Morrison and Michelle Mary.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, he's revamping his series.
Sometimes
Endless Night. He's revamping his franchise Endless Night, and all the actors are reprising their roles again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like, oh my god, this series is so funny. Like, he actually has like full comics, but he's like rebooting it.
Oh, interesting. So, again, the person's called LIZM, or in Japanese LIZM, at EN Revival. Basically, he's trying to find a voice for his concept art, and that's the audition, right?
Well, it's not really an audition at the moment, but he's currently accepting like voice demo reels.
Oh, okay.
That's a good thing.
And,
yeah.
By the way, is there like a deadline for this, or just like?
Nah, it's just like he's basically just showing off a character that he's planning on finding a voice for. But if you send your voice demo, then he'll definitely consider you for like possible other characters as well.
Wait, is he a part of a game called brain fart? Hold on, a game called Herms and Gray, a cooked plan. Is that his art? You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, let me send it to you right now. Because I'm looking down through the Twitter right now.
The itch.o thing.
Is that his?
Yes,
drawing?
that's all his artwork.
Oh, I see. Wait, hold on. You think that game will actually become part of the audition too in the future? Yeah.
No, I think hopefully that it will look for voice actors, but that's like a whole other thing.
I think so. Okay, gotcha.
Right. The project he's making is called Endless Night. It's basically about this the daughter of a mortician, basically solving several mysteries and all that stuff while being assisted with a ghost who has a British accent. A serial killer.
Is this Clock Tower?
Funny enough.
Clock Tower.
Is this Clock Tower?
And this all around.
Is it gonna be a scissor man?
Yeah.
Scissorman.
But he's very dedicated. He's very dedicated in his art of killing.
I'm sorry, Bill. You that one.
And the last character is like the sweetest girl in the world who happens to have feelings for this serial killer. It's kind of weird. It's like their personalities kind of like collide, and like they're total opposites that get along with each other. It's funny.
Does this turn into Twilight now?
Oh, God.
Nah, the only difference is that there are no vampires, just ghosts, which I think would have made Twilight much better. Just saying.
You know what would have made Twilight better? If they had Alucard from Helsing in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
That would
would've
be
made it-
amazing, dude.
That would have been the
But
best
if all
movie
fun aside,
ever.
if all fun aside with Alucard and everything, let's be honest. What should have been done is an actual better story, and they should have made the vampires go sparkling.
True. I mean, the sparkle factor came from like they want that like female fan base. I bet.
The fuck?
That's what I thought too when I went.
Girls like dark and mysterious. That's why they're attracted to vampires in the first place.
Dark and mysterious and sparkles.
Daylight doesn't help.
They like dark and mysterious. After all, one of the writers loved it so much they decided to make a spin-off called what is it?
50 Shades of Dark.
50 Shades of Grey. Yeah.
And it was fucking terrible.
Movie.
People were joking about the books. They were making jokes and saying like, "This will never be a movie." And then a movie happened, and
it became a fucking movie.
We all
man,
immediately
you know
got
the worst part is
concerned.
like the existence of these movies pretty much endorse like these horrible relationships, like abuse, manipulation, stalking, like all that stuff. Like that guy gets the girl in the end, and he does not deserve her.
Like, what? Why?
Here's the thing. It gives them a spark, thing. I don't want to say them, but whether you're a guy or a girl, it gives that spark of saying like, I don't have this experience, but I want to experience it, kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
nothing like being strapped to a table and being whipped to death. Because that's totally hot, right?
I mean, sadly, to each their own, but at the same time, those movies were not sexy. They were not sexy at all.
I mean, for some people.
This podcast is getting really dark. I think we need a little bit of a palate cleanser here.
All right, sure. So again, for LIZM or LIZM's concept art voiceover demo, please check the link for more information down below. And yeah, please follow LIZM as well for more, cool arts and information. So let's get to the next one. And next one is pretty interesting in my opinion. So let's get to it.
All right, what's this one?
Pokemon.
Oh yeah, this one I was so looking forward to. What if Italy? What if Italy was a Pokemon region?
I got an answer for that.
Interesting.
Do we ever close to that in Kalos?
No. Kalos is based on France.
Yeah, but Italy's kind of close to France, so.
But it's not the same.
No, it's not the same.
Okay, so
Italy has the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Italy Pokemon region. Okay, so
Does that mean we're gonna have a pizza Pokemon?
No. It's
please no.
He throws pepperoni at you. He'll be pepperonis.
Oh my God! You know what? A friend of mine suggested, what if SpaghettiOs was a Pokemon?
Oh wow!
SpaghettiOs, that's a Pokemon. That'd be great.
Okay.
Let me just explain this before we get a heart attack.
It's gonna be Italy with mix of bro, because I think those two intertwine with each other at times, right?
Oh yeah, that sounds like a cool idea.
So have a Minotaur Pokemon.
Oh,
that would be interesting.
Pokemon based on like mythological creatures from like
legendary Pokemon as well.
Oh, it's like unlocking the legendary like door or whatever, like a warp or whatever, and then like all those what you call like oh my God, what just Bell said, oh my God, like, oh my God, my brain's not working anymore. Sorry, bros, but I'm just what's the word you just used, Bell? I'm sorry.
Braveheart.
When describing what?
The word you just used for like minotaurs and like
oh, mythological
creatures comes out from that warp. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh wait, would that be the Ultra Beast?
Have a Hydra.
Yeah, or like Lamias, that snake woman, whatever, harpies.
Oh, you mean like Medusa?
Yeah, Medusa.
Yeah.
You mean a Gorgon?
Gorgon?
Yes, that.
What about a Beholder?
A
giant eyeball
thing?
thing?
This casting call.
You gotta have a Cerberus Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Cerberus Pokemon. Oh my god, that'd be so freaking cool.
Came close with a cool-looking Mega Houndoom, but sadly, no dice on the two extra heads.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, about this project. In my What If Blank was a Pokemon region, videos I take a look at certain countries around the world and talk about what they could be like as Pokemon regions. I go over what towns could be translated from real-life places and turned into Pokemon towns, what real-life animals and legends could be turned into Pokemon, and I even create my own stories that play out within these hypothetical regions. I'm currently working on my next regional video, which is about Italy, and I want to up the production value of my video even more by including actual voiced characters in story sections. The actual structure of the video will be revolved around very heavily around me narrating and guiding the story. The explainer video shows this off pretty well.
So, here's the thing. The YouTube channel is called Mr. Buddy, and most of them are like 15 minutes or 20 minutes long, but the longest he have, right, for like explaining like a Pokemon region, like episodes or series, is around like 1 hour and 30 minutes. So...
you want to know more about the story itself? Because this is probably going to get interesting.
Well, I mean, all I'm saying is like, be prepared of how long this could be, so...
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah.
The player character has arrived at the Italian region for the summer and has decided that they're going to try and challenge the Pokemon League. Oh wow, that's actually really interesting. Like doing this as a sort of summer
thing. It's kind of like that'd be a kind of a different turn than like with, your character probably just moved to that region.
Right, basically. And on their journey, they meet a variety of different people, including the evil team of the region called Team Esteta, who have a very heavy Renaissance aesthetic to them and believe the region has forgotten its traditions. A group of people called Team Imperium, who don an ancient Roman style and are friendly side characters that assist the player on their journey, and of course a rival, and a total jerk one at that one. All throughout the story of these various characters are interacting and causing many different effects on the Italy region.
And you could also meet Da Vinci as well, called Professor Cypress, so...
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. By the way, I really love the art that they did. It really looks like an actual art.
Yeah, I've seen bits of art, and if this was literal Game Freak material, I would say whoever's working at there is a freaking genius. And actually, and if not, why haven't Game Freak hired these people?
Probably, I don't know, man. Nintendo, I shouldn't say Nintendo, but Game Freak, I believe right now they just want to focus on their own brand. Like, really hard right now. So, especially, I don't know, that's like a Japanese thing, I think? I really don't know, man. But yeah, that's what, I believe that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, quick question, Bill. The payment it's nice. It's 20, wait, Marco's the main character, right? Yeah.
No, Marco's the main rival.
A rival, which is like 25. Most of the characters are $25, $10 to...
Marco, the rival, $25. Antonio, Marco's dad, $25. Professor Cypress, $10. Yeah, because professors don't really have that many.
Well, but it's Da Vinci, though.
But, he's a professor, so he doesn't exactly have that big of a role.
Yeah, but it's Da Vinci, though.
And?
With like a bowl of Raj?
Federico, the stoic leader of Team Esteta. And we have the Team Aesthetic grunts as well. And the mom character. The mom has a very minor role within the story. Her and the player have just moved to the Italy region for the summer, and she's going to be running a small bicycle store to earn money. She's excited that her child is going out to live their dreams, and that excitement carries over into her demeanor.
That is the best thing, dude. Like, if the mother...
That's so awesome.
Like if
this... I have to say one thing. At least we know where to get our bicycles in the game.
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly.
So, basically, you get it for free,
traveling.
Too. Yeah. Oh, dude.
Hey, maybe we get our bicycle right away. That'd be a good different point in a Pokemon game.
Right?
Well, we got a bicycle that could fly.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that'd be so freaking...
And do surfing for us.
Hold on, but that will
yeah.
there will be no purpose of Pokemon then if it's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah,
well,
right.
let's be honest though. Half of the Pokemon in Sun and Moon, you don't even need HMs for
Yeah,
anymore.
that's how I.
Oh yeah, because they limited the whole use of
That
HMs.
region was made to be more isolated than Unova was.
Yeah.
You know what?
So,
I prefer the changes Sun and Moon did over everything else because it made, it just stopped all the stupid crap that. It just stopped all the stupid crap that just didn't make sense. Like, why do I have to sacrifice a move just so I can get through this obstacle?
True.
Yeah, I mean, I think the HMs should still be there, but it's a choice if you want to put them on the Pokemon or not.
Right.
It should be a choice. The fact that they just got rid of them straight out, I mean, it was a sad thing for me, but I lived with it. I lived with it.
Yeah.
I wasn't one person who was able to live with it because I bought a couple of Pokemon in that region were really interesting. I'm thanking God they actually made the first Fire Dark starter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
You want to know something? When the images of that Pokemon first leaked of Incineroar, a lot of people were worried because of the way he looked, he was going to be a firefighting type again.
But no, it's Fire Dark.
Like, I know, but with the way he looked, a lot of people were thinking he was going to be firefighting. I'm like, if that was going to be the case, I am not going to bother going for a fire starter. Because I'm sick and tired of that typing on the fire starters.
I actually would like to ask all of you guys, what type of starter Pokemon would you like to see that's a type that hasn't been done before as a starter?
Well, in terms of like half type.
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see an electric fire type.
Oh, so fire type
wow.
to electric type.
Wow, that's never been done before.
Yeah, that would be awesome, but it's gonna be like 4 times weak to ground.
True.
That's the problem. But hey, at least he'll probably lose his weakness to water.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think one type that needs to be done is a dragon type on one of the starters, like a legitimate pure dragon without fucking Mega Evolution. You know,
I love that.
Like, I mean, I'm glad they kind of did that with Charizard, but if they had used a natural evolution fire dragon, actually, it's same thing with Sceptile too. A lot of people, when Gen 5 was coming out, a lot of people wanted Superior to be part Dragon type, or at least part Poison.
I thought it was going to be like either one of those.
But when it came to grass that it was just going to be a pure grass type, a lot of people were mad.
Yeah, that was weak as fuck.
Another interesting type that would be kind of cool to see as a starter is actually a fire poison type.
Ah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I have starters. Like, why can't we just get one now inside of a starter, right?
Yeah. See, for me, I always wanted, like, I'm mostly like water and ice type, you know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah, same.
That's for me.
Squirrel Squad.
I would actually want an ice water, a water ice type. Period.
But here's the thing, I kind of want ice, and I don't think this is possible, but I want ice and fire at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it's crazy enough to manage that they actually got it a water fire type in a legendary.
Yeah.
That will be above and beyond if they pull that off.
Playing God.
That is literally playing God more than Volcanion.
How about a steel grass type?
Ooh, that looks cool, I think.
Yeah. Oh wait, but then it'll be like 4 times damage against like a fire type.
Yeah, but a funny thing.
You'd be heavily screwed.
You kind of do have that typing outside of starters, so I mean, it'd be nice to have it more than just outside of it.
We're just trying to think of typings that would be really cool.
How about a water psychic starter?
Oh yeah, or wait, isn't that? Oh no, that's a water fairy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, the new Primarina.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a water fairy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of look like psychic.
And let me just say this: a lot of people
kind of like how.
But I'm going to straight out say this: the vast majority of people who play Sun and Moon, and even Ultra Sun and Moon, most people went with Decidueye or Incineroar.
Oh, interesting.
Have we ever had a fighting grass type?
Yeah. Parisian.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Chestnut too.
Yeah, Chestnut's ground type.
No, Chestnut, grass fighting.
He's grass ground.
No, that's Torterra.
Oh, sorry. See, there's so many starters now. It's really
confusing. So.
Wow, this is weird.
It's showing that you should at least continue to see it through, even if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta stop right here and move on to the next one.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, bro. So, again, the deadline for this is August 20. And what are we talking about? Oh, yeah. What if Italy was a Pokemon region? So, the deadline for this is August 26, 2018. If you guys are interested, please check the link in the description down below. If you want to see how or what his project looks like, please check the YouTube link in the description down below. All right. So, let's get to the next one, shall we?
I believe this is the last one.
Yep.
So this one is actually a very interesting one.
Hold on. Let me send it to you guys.
It's called Shattered Heaven.
Shattered Heaven.
Oh,
is this an anime?
Yeah.
Either that or like a Jack.
I've seen any anime I like. It's Mecha.
I believe it's like an original animated series. Like it has a plethora of voice actors who've been in anime.
It seems like it's a type of new Gundam series, honestly.
It's kind of like a Western version of Gundam.
With a lot of drama.
Basically, yeah. Okay,
Girls.
so, and this is like, if you've seen like some of the people who've been in this series, like you would so be interested in like jumping on board.
Yeah, like, you would know the characters so well.
Amberly Connors, who's been in Keijo, Citrus, Dragon Ball Z Abridged as Android 18.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Matt Shipman, who's voiced the protagonist of animes like Gosick and Darling of the Franxx.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
My girl and Anira's Q, she's been in like a lot of stuff. Oh my god.
Let's be honest, all these voice actors have been in a ton of things.
Yeah.
Kyle Aber's in this as well.
Boy.
When I was mentioning Gundam, a couple days ago, I just finished watching Gundam Iron Blood Orphans, the whole seasons. And my honest opinion, and without going into spoilers, what I think of the story, it's kind of like similar to Gundam 00, but takes it into a different direction and actually makes it work.
Yes. Although I do think that the finale, to an extent, kind of...
Lackluster.
I mean, it made sense. It kind of...
It's a Gundam series.
Yeah, well,
They're literally cranked. They crank out a Gundam series every once a year.
Yeah. So, Bell, could you explain a little more about what this is about, my man?
Yeah, please enlighten us.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if there is an about section.
I mean, it's right underneath the title. I mean, I'm just saying.
My apologies. Shattered Heaven. I am so sorry. Okay. Okay, so Shattered Heaven is an epic sci-fi series created by Christopher Tifford. The series started out as a novel and spawned into 6 books. The first book, Sins of the Soul, is available on Amazon, and the second, Shadow of Existence, will be available this summer. The series has also spawned audio shorts and an animated web series. After years of exploration and terraforming, Mars has become stable enough to sustain life. New resources have been uncovered, and a race for their exploration has begun. The year is AR 100, a century after humanity's run-in with the threat of extinction. War rages on the Martian surface between the 2 allied governing nations of the world, the Trinity Alliance and the Euro-Asian Pact. while War Machine developers such as Genesis reap the benefits with their contributions to the world in the form of mechanized frames, giant robotic power suits piloted by brave men and women. Adam Novus, a teenage intern at Genesis, finds himself aspiring for more out of life, wanting to join his brother Stephen, or is it Stefan? I think so, Stefan, in the Trinity Alliance military as a frame pilot. He trains with no restraint. Finally, when he is given the opportunity to prove his skills, tragedy strikes, and he is quickly thrown into the dark, unrelenting chaos that is war. Hey, I just saw in the credits. So my voiceover coach, Brittany Lauda, she's an assistant voice director for this project.
Ooh, nice.
So many awesome people I recognize. Amanda Lee, who's been in like several animes like Grimoire of the Zero, Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card. Yeah, she's
so good.
Currently, yeah, she currently lives in Dallas and like she's doing a lot more anime for Funimation.
Thank God. We need more voice actors. We really do.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we need more different voiceover actor.
Different.
We do.
Unique, different.
In that one, you know? I mean...
Yeah. Like, if one thing I noticed...
Eventually, it's gonna... They'll eventually get to the point where they can't do they can't do what they have done for so long, and then they're gonna have to get rid of them. Which is
but there's one thing I'm grateful for with Brittany Lauda is that like whenever she does casting and stuff, she adds like some serious diversity in the casting. That's for sure.
Yeah, and that's because it's professional, right? They look at all types of voice acting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's
She's also in the English dub of Made in Abyss.
No way.
Made in Abyss.
Yeah, she voices the blonde girl.
Okay, that sounds good.
Like I was so ecstatic to find out that she was going to be in the dub of that.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
I mean, I haven't seen the dub version. I only see the Japanese version. I love Made in Abyss, in my opinion.
Oh, the English dub is being produced. Like there's actually a clip. There's actually a clip of how the English dub sounds on Sentai Filmworks YouTube.
Oh, I see. Should I check it out? I guess I'll check it out. Yeah.
You totally should. Like she sounds freaking amazing, and also the actress who plays, the best friend character, Lucy Christian, the voice. She voices Lucy Christian. Like she's voiced like several amazing characters. Like she's been in, let's see, Full Metal Panic.
Uh-huh.
Full Metal Panic. Orin High School Host Club. Elfen Lied, Soul Eater.
Oh wow, she's in a lot of like.
Yeah, she voiced Medusa in Soul Eater.
Oh wow, really? Okay. So let's get back to the article, shall we? Not the article, the casting call. So there's only one character available, Veronica Laboro, right?
Yes. Yeah, female.
Image I'm seeing is her backed into a wall by another woman. I have to say, is that woman probably like interested in her or something?
I think it's like a show of aggression. I think it's a sort of aggression in the workplace.
Aggression, eh?
Aggression.
Okay, so let me read about this character. Age 19. Okay, so that's good. Okay, an advanced strategist and psychology student, Veronica graduated to university at an early age. Only 16, she was scouted by the Alliance when an attack on her abroad campus occurred. Working on a thesis for her professor, she was studying the effects of the Alliance's placement in the Middle Eastern territories of its people. During the attack, she witnessed her girlfriend. Oh, okay, so I think she's a lesbian.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, is she lesbian?
I mean,
that's actually really cool.
Here's the thing: that girl might not be the girlfriend. So.
Yeah. So I think she might be. I think it's like either sexual harassment or
she's just really thirsty at the point that she gotta do what's the English version? I only know the Japanese version. Kabedon? You guys know kabedon? Like, you know, when a guy puts a hand on the wall and to the girl, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's...
Yeah, that.
I'm not sure if there's an English version of that.
There's no English version for that, right? You guys
I think that's just basically... I think people just assume that it's just part of bullying and stuff.
Well, in Japan, it's most likely like when a guy try to, you know, ask a girl out, like, coolly.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like one of those, you know, manga things. So, anyway, let's get back to the
Her she witnessed her girlfriend perish when one of the dorms collapsed. Oh man, that's sad. Thrown into a fucking sucks. Thrown into a torrential sea of emotions, she acts on impulse and began to send live reports on the event to the university's main office. She considered it the only way to keep herself from constantly breaking down. An Alliance General, Frank Copieri, intercepted her transmission and began communicating with her. From that point on, Veronica began to create strategies based on the attacks from the terrorists. General Copieri was so impressed that he removed her from the school and placed her into his own regiment.
Wow. Okay, interesting. So, again, for those people who are interested, deadline is August 10th, 2018, Friday, right? I don't know which time zone. Hopefully, it's U.S. time zone.
A week from now.
Oh shit, a week from now. Yeah. So.
You haven't heard about now? You want to get in contact with the person making this? Do so now.
Hell yeah. So,
yeah.
Just give you a chance to be with some professional anime voice actors, probably people you love. So this is your chance.
Yeah.
Get in there.
You're very good.
Yeah, so again, if you guys are interested, please check the link in the description down below. Audition, Briz. Audition. So that is it for the casting call, and that is it for the Unreal Broadcast. Sorry we went over 50 minutes during the show, but hey, I hope you guys enjoyed what we talked about. Excuse me. What did we talk about? We talked about cheap ass car wash.
Yeah. River. Driving your car off the river, bleaching your skin, fattening your booty.
I guess we should talk about things that we're looking forward to in the future, I guess.
Yeah, let's hope that.
I mean, parents hiring tutors for Fortnite, maybe looking forward to the future. I don't know. But
I for one believe that you should learn how to play a game on your own and not have to be taught to do that. Like, if you naturally suck, it's your responsibility to get better from there.
AKA get good.
Yep. Yeah, that's how I see it.
So, that is it for the Unreal Broadcast. If you guys are new to our show, please hit the subscribe button. If you like what we talked about, please hit that like button. If you want that notification, but sometime maybe, I don't know, please hit that bell button because, yeah, YouTube. Yeah, that is it for today. Thank you very much to Koty and Doomey for joining us today.
Yeah,
You're welcome. It was awesome.
Briz, where can people find you two?
Right now, I'm in the process of changing my channel right now, but if you want to find me, I'm on youtube.com/Doomey5. That will be eventually be changing to probably youtube.com/AF Reviews or Anime Freak eventually.
All right, gotcha. Do you have Twitter or those kind of stuff, like social media?
I do not have Twitter. I do have a Facebook for Anime Freak on Facebook. So if you look up Anime Freak on Facebook, you'll probably find me there.
All right, sweet. Please, brothers, follow him. Look what he's doing, Briz. So, I mean, you do, oh my God, English. Reviewing anime, right? Basically?
Yes, bad. Specifically bad.
Bad. Okay, gotcha.
It has to be bad.
So if you guys are interested, please follow Doomey my Briz. Please do. Also, Koty, where can people find you?
Well, even though I stream, I barely, if you guys want, try to contact me on Facebook if you want to see a certain game. If I have it, I'll stream it for you guys. But if you're looking for a camcording stream, I sadly do not have that. So you would only get the gameplay from me and my commentary. So, but if you want to see my gameplay, feel free to find me on Twitch, which is Dark Warp.
Dark Warp as in DRAKWARP, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the name was inspired by Transformers, so.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
So, yeah, I just want to find me there. I'm there. So.
Gotcha. All right. So please check out Koty, aka Dark Warp, on Twitter. Not Twitter. Twitch. My bad. Bell, where can people find you?
Y'all know the drill. Rusape B on Twitter.
All right. And me, if you're interested in me, you can find me at Tony Honorific on Twitter, Tony Honorific on YouTube, and also on this Unreal Broadcast. And yeah, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for the special guests today, Koty and Doomey. Thank you again.
No problem, man.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, Briz, take care.
See you later.
Peace out.
Peace out.